What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, guys? It's your girl Joshaz back with another video. Where did this energy come from? Because this is me after work. It's currently 5:39 p.m. But listen, welcome back to another video. This week your girl is living alone. My husband is at a conference and he's gone for the whole week, and I'm just like, why did you? But it's fine, guys, without the drama. So it's just a lonesome week for me this week. So what are we doing whilst the husband is away? I feel like, listen, you know when it was your mother's day off back when we were at home, and then you see her starting to clean up the house and to run around fixing things, and you're like, but mom, it is literally, you are off. You need to rest. I feel like that is me right now. I feel like the husband is away and I'm just supposed to be chilling, watching all of the shows that like he doesn't like, that I can watch on my own. But instead, what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be fixing things up in the house. So let me tell you what I'm planning to do this week, as the week goes. So first thing, this is my husband's office. He works remotely like 90% of the time, and this is his workstation. But this room has now become like our dump site for so many miscellaneous things. So like our suitcases are in here, like extra storage containers. Like this is just a random toolbox that I have that one of my friends gave me when I first like started moving and living in Richmond. Like when I tell you miscellaneous, I mean miscellaneous, like some old duvets that we no longer use on the bed, like again many suitcases. This is Kelvin's old chair. We just replaced it with that chair recently, and this area is my fault, to be honest, because it's just a lot of miscellaneous things. So I need to, so this is my first priority, is cleaning up the office, like putting order in the office is the first thing. And then one of the other things, look at this, we have a new addition to the house. We've got a plant grower. I'm not very good at plants. I'm not a very good plant mom, but we were gifted this plant and we're trying to make it grow. These flowers are already almost dying. These ones are also at their last leg. But the package finally arrived. So this, ladies and gentlemen, I like my shoes. This right here is gonna replace that. So we've noticed that this area of shoes becomes a mess, so we're trying to like make it look nicer. So that's what this is. And in these Americas, when you order something on Amazon, it comes with all of the tools that you need to basically make it for yourself. So I'm basically gonna become Bob the Builder today, in constructing that shoe rack thing. Like it's gonna be like an entrance shoe rack where it looks pretty next to our plant grower. So that is also another thing. I think I'm gonna start with that and then tackle the office. But your girl is such a hoarder, and I'm trying to unlearn hoarding and actually let go of some stuff. So Kelvin is gonna be very surprised when he comes home and realizes that his girl has thrown away a bunch of things. But we also need to clean up our guest room, because again, this has now become our semi-dump site for clean sheets and towels. But these things are supposed to be in those storage containers that you saw in the other room. So I need to like fold this stuff. We've already moved our winter clothes, so all of our winter clothes, like the closet is very clean, like even some of our suitcases are here. So this is all of our winter clothes that we've now discarded in here for the winter, for is it summer. So I also have this random storage corner container. And this container has a lot of my books from college. Mind you, I graduated in 2022, so I think it's time that we just clear that out and dispose. And again, random sheets and towels, and these are our couch covers to replace the couches. And then we've got shoes in here. These are our winter shoes that no longer fit down here, because down here we've put our suitcases. So I also need to figure this room out, basically. So yeah, that is basically the state of the house. Yeah, our main bedroom is in a decent state because we literally just moved all of our summer clothes, so everything here is pretty fine. Like this is our arrival clothes bench, so like I always like discard any clothes I've been wearing over there. And our summer closet is looking pretty neat, pretty good. That's my side, this is Calvin's side, and this is me. I'm in my casual wear today. This is me after work. Anywho, it's so lonesome without my husband, you guys. Oh jeez, it's like, what do I do with myself? myself. I have to cook dinner, and I'm not even interested in cooking dinner because cooking for one sucks, okay? But I took out some pork for myself earlier when I came home for lunch, so I've got pork for dinner. What I'm likely going to do is just cook this and then like do meal prep, and this is gonna be my dinner today and tomorrow and probably Friday too. But I'm just so demotivated. Like, it's no fun doing things alone. But anywho, I also need to clean up this area because this has now just become a mess of an arrival area. You see all of our tripods, like random purses, and again, this is literally only, I've already been yapping for I don't know how long. And this is an extremely long intro, but yeah, you guys, that's what I'm gonna be doing throughout this week. So let's see where we begin. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get into the video. So I'm gonna be watching my brother's podcast whilst I do this. So that's my brother. So I'm gonna link, there you go, proud of you, broski. But I'm gonna be listening to his podcast whilst I try to make this box. So this is just gonna end up being a time lapse, and whenever I need to talk to you guys, I will say something. Okay, wish me luck. I'm gonna put y'all at a very weird angle as well because I'm probably gonna be on the floor trying to fix this thing. This thing is 34.5 kgs. Like, dang.
Yeah. It's always funny how life works, you know. It's so fascinating. Just it takes you where you need to go, and then life just that's sort of the fun thing about life.
So this is why. Oh my gosh, this is why this thing is heavy. These parts here are the heavy parts. So everything will be numbered to make it easier for you to kind of like piece everything together. Showing you guys is not out of wanting to get sponsored. This is number 16. I'm gonna put number 16 over here. We have our box of tools in here. All of the tools that we're gonna be using, like all of the screws and everything, I've aligned them in this A, B, C so that I know which one to pick up and when. So I don't know where to put you guys so that you properly see me do this, but we're gonna figure this out together, okay? Personal. So the instructions kind of like show you what came in the box, and bro, there's about to be a mother assembly, and then it shows you the assembly instructions and what thing you're supposed to put next to what. So wish me luck. This is gonna be too chaotic for me to vlog, and the vlog will just end up being too long. So I think I'm just gonna construct this, and then I'm gonna show you guys progress in terms of like I'm done with the first step, because like to give you guys context, this thing goes to step 80. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be here forever. Okay. This thing goes to step 26. All right, so this literally, even if I take a minute per step, that'll be 26 minutes of this vlog simply being me putting this thing together. So I don't think we need that. So I'm just gonna catch y'all when I'm done putting this whole like shoe thing together. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like at the end. At the end, it's supposed to look like this. Do y'all believe we're gonna get there? We're gonna get there. Let's see how long it takes us. It is 6:18 p.m. Let's see if we can be done with this by 7:30 p.m. Okay, catch y'all later. We gotta stand, y'all. It's standing. Hey, just have to put our shelves, but it's standing. Okay, it's standing. ultimately, this is how it's looking. I did not attach the doors because my hands, I kid you not, I'm literally getting like blisters. I don't know if you can see that from the screwdriver. So I just closed them, but I didn't screw them on. But this is the final product, and this is gonna go over there. Yeah, I kid you not when I tell you it is 9:19. We started this at 6:18. It took me 3 hours, and I didn't even complete it 100%. I completed 90% because, again, I didn't screw on the doors because my little tiny hands have been blistered by this screwdriver. Because the screws are just so tiny. I have not even eaten dinner, and it's 9:19. So thank God for air fryers. I just popped the meat into the air fryer, and it's girl dinner. So I'm just gonna do that and corn and call it a day. And I will try to finish screwing this tomorrow. Yeah. That's the end goal. And then this becomes our entryway. Ooh, this fits perfect. What do y'all think? And yeah, I'll show you again tomorrow when the lights are on, but I am chuffed. I'm very happy. All right, in terms of day one of getting the house in order, the fact that that took me 3 hours is insane, but it's done. I'm happy. I am now gonna eat at 9:30 p.m. Eat what are you gonna eat? You didn't even cook dinner. I put pork in the air fryer. I have corn, girl dinner, and we're just now gonna sit and watch TV because your girl is tired. Let's clean up the office. First thing is just to like move so many things from this table. In case you're wondering why the sudden shift in quality of the video is because my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 had just arrived. So this was probably on like a Friday and my DJI had just arrived on the Thursday, which is why the first like 14 minutes of this video are a little bit different quality wise compared to the next half of the rest of this video. Is because we were now shooting on the DJI. It was following me everywhere. I could set up on a time lapse. It was just so much fun, and this was my very first like test vlogs with the DJI as well. So I was just having a lot of fun with it, hence the quality shift. I got him this for our anniversary at some point. It's the day we first met, which was 25 October 2020. So I just need to like frame it somewhere. So this part is done. Now what I need to do is figure out all of the like chaos that's here, like of the books and stuff, because I don't know, I feel like this is what's adding to the mess over here, but at least like this part is done now, like his desk. So now I just need to kind of figure out the rest of the room. Let's get it. Have y'all seen a pillow like this? So it's for people who like to sleep with their side. So we got it to experiment, and it's not a bad pillow. I think it's just like we got two other pillows at the same time. So we just rarely use this one, but it's a really nice pillow, like if you like to sleep on your side and everything. And our plan here is to make sense of everything that is here. So this I gave my baby at some point, Can't remember which anniversary it was, but we need to find a spot for you. And all these books, my husband is an accountant, so name of Jesus, not in the name of Judas. Judas. And don't let this time lapse fool you. This literally took me at least an hour to sort through everything, throw away the trash, figure out what was important to keep and what wasn't. So yeah, time lapses lie, because this really looks like I was just cruising through everything, but it was so tiring and so chaotic. But hey, we got the job done and I was really happy about it. What up, guys? To be honest, your girl is tired. It is 9:30 p.m. I don't even know what time I started this entire venture. I forgot to clock what time I started, but I'm happy because we managed to clear up 90% of the chaos that was in here. So I'm gonna give you guys a little panorama to show you how things are looking right now. Tomorrow I'm gonna then finish up, like properly finish up, because right now I just kind of cleared the main areas and spaces, but tomorrow that's when I'm gonna like actually sweep the floor, because I still have another box that I need to clear. So this is how we're looking. So his work area, I'm very happy with how his work area is looking. Like, it's very clean, very demure, very like put together. I need to go to Hobby Lobby or another, like try to order a frame from this. This is an 8x11, so I want to order a frame for this. And yeah, like in terms of the place where the books were a mess, it is kind of still a mess, but at least it's like an ordered mess. So here I also got him some snacks. Again, this is also showing you guys what the DJI Pocket, like Osmo Pocket 3 looks like in low light. Here is like extra electronics and things. But yeah, I'm really happy like how everything ended up kind of coming together. The dreaded corner. So this stuff I'm just leaving around the chair for now, because I know I'm clearing it tomorrow once I clear out one of the storage boxes. So this corner ideally is just going to look like this. I think we're gonna keep this chair in here, but it would just be an empty chair, like that whenever I come in, maybe like I can sit there. And then that random corner there, so that storage container is empty, and that's our toolbox. So tomorrow when I clear more things up, I'm gonna end up using those storage containers. But yeah, I am tired. And also forgot to show you this. So this is the trash can, the trash that ended up coming from the office. Basically. So yeah, the rest of the house looks a mess, to be honest, because I've been focusing on that room all day. So everywhere else is kind of crazy. Not crazy, but there's the shoe rack that I built, and then here is that other one that was sitting in the office. I'm gonna see if one of the students wants it for storage. If not, I'm gonna throw it away. But yeah, tired. I'm gonna see what I do for dinner. I have leftover rice from yesterday. I'm not even that hungry, and I'm honestly feeling very bloated, and I don't know why. So I may not even make the salmon, and I'm just gonna figure out like eating rice and maybe make some tea to make my stomach feel better. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. Hello friends. Today is Sunday. Your girl has been chilling. We finished editing today's vlog. We posted it, and I had a fan, guys. She was like, I look forward to your vlogs like every week, and I'm like, oh, I have a fan. I'm so happy. But anywho, so today we are finishing up the project that we started. So which means clearing up this, and that's me. But clearing up this as well. And today we are tackling room number 2. So we're tackling this room that has all of that. So this was the old shoe rack that was in the front entrance. I think I was thinking of either using it as a purse rack or like as a shoe rack for here. So I think I'm gonna use it as a shoe rack for our winter shoes that we're not gonna be using. But yeah, so let us start today's venture. So these are all of our couch covers, the additional couch covers. So I'm gonna put those aside for now. Then these are sheets for this bed. So I'm just gonna put these here. And then we've got extra towels that I'm gonna put there for now. I think this is another sheet. Okay. Oh, this is where my scarf is. I haven't forgot that I put this here. You see, when you just have a lot of random stuff. So I will add my scarf there at some point. Then this is an additional duvet for this bed. So again, I will put this here. The main thing we're doing today is trying to see what is in this storage container. I feel like the lighting is bad because the window's been on the other side. And I put it there, so I think the lighting will be way better. So now, let's see what we have in here. Do others have a bad habit of keeping like gift bags that are cute when you ever receive a gift? I never know what to then do with these after the fact, you know. So I'm just gonna, so I just be keeping them. And then I don't know why I have this. This is just plastic. This is my graduation hat. That's important. What's up, guys? It is currently 10 minutes till 8. I have no idea what time I started this, but this took so much longer than anticipated, which at this point I feel like is what is always the case with spring cleaning. But I'm very proud of myself. Let me show you all how things are looking. So this right here is our life folder. Literally, like it has our birth certificates, marriage certificates, like my undergrad degrees, Kelvin's undergrad degrees, like so much. You know that I feel like this is the peak adulting when you have a life folder that has everything. The fact that my parents just said, here, you're now the adult in the room. And I now have everything. So now everything is kind of in that folder. And then I managed to basically clear out these two storage containers. So this one was already empty, but this one also had some other like documents and folders. So now everything is now in this one. So these two storage containers are both empty. This is the one that stays with all of our blankets in the lounge. So what I'm about to do is consolidate whatever is on the bed into the storage bins and then just leave these in storage, because this is all winter blankets or like some of the sheets that we normally like switch out whenever we're doing laundry and stuff. So, but this is the main thing that's here now. I am finished. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm tired. This took again way longer than I thought it was gonna take, but let me show you. Like, this is the trash, literally, from clearing everything, throwing things away. Because when we moved into this apartment in March last year, it's crazy that it's been a year already. We kind of just like packed and like just stuffed everything in a rush, because when we were moving out, it was like just not a good season to be moving out for me. It wasn't March, it was May, but it was not a good time to be moving house and stuff. So we kind of just threw things places and forgot about them. So yeah, so now I just need to like close that and then like start putting things into storage bins. I didn't want to vlog me sorting through things because it was gonna be too much for y'all, because it was too much for me personally. So I'm gonna sit you guys down now, and then I'm gonna basically put the blankets and the sheets and everything into the storage bins. I figured that might be a better time lapse to witness as opposed to like me doing stuff. At this point, your girl was finished, but listen, the job was getting done, everything was getting cleared, and I think now when I look back, I appreciate seeing everything go from chaos to neat. There's something very calming about it. But yeah, we were tired, but we were getting through it and we're done. What up, guys? If you're wondering, how is this vlog still going on, Tsitsi? I'm wondering the same thing too, bro. Literally wondering the same thing. But listen, my baby's coming home today. His flight was slightly delayed, but he's still coming and he's almost here. So the last thing we have to do is sweep up, because I had not swept the office, and as much as it's been clean for days, I had not swept. So I'm just gonna sweep the office and mop it, and then so that everything is ready. And then also there's me. I'm also just gonna sweep this bedroom and also probably mop it, just so that I know that I'm done with these 2 rooms. But yeah, my baby's coming home. Baby's coming home. All right, let's sweep and mop, and know that we're finally done in here.